Hello ladies, gentlemen, and otherwise, what's up? My name is Devious. Welcome to Dynamic Engagement Gaming and yet another Blackout Battle Report. I'm having a lot of fun with this game. If anyone is interested and perhaps doesn't have a lot of money to throw around, Blackout is completely free. You can download the rules on their website, and if you have Tabletop Simulator, everything that you see on the board, including the cards, the models are actually from Infinity, not Blackout, but they have some standards you can use. It's fine. It comes with basically everything you need to play the game, so you can totally get into it very, very easily. I haven't really been harping on that, and I've been meaning to, so there we go. Unfortunately, not sponsored by the company. My heart. That being said, this map is a little bit big for Blackout, but I wanted to show you guys this as part of the intro and before we get into the actual game. I am going to be doing a little bit more commentary today than I have been. Mainly because I'm still kind of fiddling with the battle report format, I guess. It's very awkward to me. I'm used to doing like Let's Play style stuff for YouTube, so please bear with me on that front. Also, any criticism, very welcome. That being said, let's go ahead and introduce the squads today and what we're doing. First off, this is going to be UN versus Harlow, as you may have been able to discern. So, very elite small squad versus speed is key. The bunny rabbits are coming for you, boys. And we are doing the scenario 0 Day. Now, 0 Day is one of the most straightforward scenarios that Blackout has. Basically, there are 4 objectives on the map. I'll show you those in a moment. And you win overrun points for destroying an entire enemy unit, as in everything that's on an individual card, and by securing points of interest, of which, like I just said, there are 4. Now, those points of interest are a little bit kind of hard to see. First one is going to be this here forklift that we decided was just so freaking cool, and Rin wanted it to be in the game, and I fully agreed with it. As you can see, I've already deployed these guys. This is actually a save state from after we rolled initiatives, so we'll get to that in a moment. You guys will see. But the forklift is one. This here police vehicle, the car. There we go. Good job, Patrick. The car is another one. This here, whatever this is, this Helldivers looking objective thing is another point of interest. And then over here we have a bounty hunter who for some reason is just chilling next to some toxic waste. Rin really likes the Infinity models, and honestly I can't blame him for it. But those are our objectives. That's where they are on the map. The forces, quick introduction, just so you guys know what the models look like. We've got our golems here for the UN. Rin is piloting the UN for once, not me. Crazy, I know. I got tired of getting the crap beat out of me. We've got the assaulters. There's our grenadier and our normal assaulter. And then we have the specialists with the grunt and the AMR. That sniper is scary, that's all I'm going to say. Now over to the Harlow side. Look at this, boys, that looks so good. So we've got our control team. When you activate the control team, one unit may be activated after this unit without spending a control point. So a unit that you haven't activated yet may then activate and go. So you essentially get a double turn. This is one of the things that makes Harlow very, very dangerous. That, and they have data spike and a grenade launcher on this squad, which is really cool. There's my data spike, there's my grenade launcher, there's my grunt. These guys are going to be pretty crucial. Over here, we've got the assault squad. That dude's got an LMG. That dude is the team leader. He can give a ready token to somebody else. Very nice for just spamming Overwatch on the LMG. We'll see how that works now, won't we? And then over here, we've got our Springbok AIs. These guys just have really good guns, and they're kind of the shock troops of the Harlow formation. And that being said, I believe it's time to just get into the game. I'm going to let Past Me take over, and I'm going to jump in basically on every turn in to do a little bit more commentary. So, yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so.
This place is definitely not the normal modern kind of place, but whatever.
Clearly. I just shuffled up.
Players gain an overrun point by destroying an enemy unit, securing more points of interest.
So we've got 0 hard points, 4 points of interest. Before the game begins, players will roll initiative with the losing player choosing their deployment edge first.
In the center of each... Oh, wow. So this is like a very... That's interesting.
This is a brawl is what this is. Off after rolling initiative in a round, players should check their number of overrun points. If a player has 2 or more overrun points in their opponent, they immediately win. Same as last time. The game will end after 5 rounds. The player with the most overrun points wins. Time for initiative.
I only get 1 dice. This feels weird. But it's still a 10.
God damn, I rolled an 8 too.
You may select your edge, sir.
Bruv. Alright, I'll do it over here with the shady cop and the
Alright.
The forklift. This doesn't really tell us how to deploy, actually.
Second verse, same as the first, 12 inches from our board edge.
It's supposed to be like 2 or 3, but I'm willing to say 12 just because the map is freaking huge.
Map is big.
Yeah, let's do 12. Yes. Let's cut off one of those feet.
All right, gonna move our sniper team guarding the definitely not pro-alien propaganda over here.
Oh yes, certainly not.
This is definitely XCOM now.
Of course. Okay, I think. What do I think? Genuinely. Okay, I'm gonna start with my control team actually.
Oh, those motherfuckers!
And I am gonna pack them in here.
The control team is forklift certified.
The control team is indeed forklift certified. They have the data spike. They know what they're doing. All right, there we go.
What are your control team actually?
The control team is the one that gives me the extra activation. They also have a data spike and a grenade launcher.
Of course they do.
All of my guys have the FAL TAC 32Cs. There's CQB 24 inches, 1 damage. And that's across the board, except for the Springboks. The Springboks, they get sustained.
At least you don't have fucking AKs. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. I would not be happy seeing 2 attacks on everyone on the other side of the board.
2 attacks? Oh, the medium. Yeah, that's pretty scary. Yeah. It's very spooky, I'm not going to lie. The golems are getting involved.
And the shady bounty hunter is talking to my golems.
So I'm going to put my MG dude up here. I'm going to put one of my grunts right on top of that. I'm going to get my team leader up here with my boy. And then my other grunt is going to be over here.
I have to say, this is a sufficiently beautiful map.
Yeah, it is.
This looks great.
It's weird to see you using what I think of as my models.
Yeah.
It's very, very strange.
Actually, I'll put her next to him. I guess next to her. They're technically all female.
Yep. Fun fact, anyone who didn't know, all UN raid team operatives are canonically female. I am going to put them over here next to my other forward boy. And I'm going to spread them out because I don't trust your shenanigans. Editing Devious here. Once again, I am going to be popping in pretty regularly to give commentary. And let's go ahead and go over the initiative and how things are deployed. So Rin won initiative, the lucky fool. I rolled an 8. I'm still a little salty about that. I usually don't get initiative because he's got this Bratva's, but different teams. Anyway, so my initial plan is I've got my assault team over here. These guys are my numbers, basically. I deployed them here to ensure that they had some kind of cover, and they're not going to be doing a lot of assaulting. This is going to be a very defensive play. I just want to make sure that he can't run this short little gauntlet with all of this cover with his jump jets and get into this objective. I want to keep him off of this, and that's pretty much it. I've already written these guys off as not moving, so we're just going to hole up in the building and hope they don't get picked off by the sniper over there. Over here, I've got my control team and Springboks doubled up, and that's exactly how I plan to use them. I'm going to use a control team, get the data spike online, have my Grenadier be a menace, roll my grunt up, and do a little bit of shooting. And then just have my Springboks hop onto this rooftop and lay the hate in all directions as best they can. That being said, let's talk about Rin's deployment. He's got his 2 golems over here, basically on the very edge of the map, looking to probably secure this entire area He knows that his golems have superior shooting to anything that is in my army, because they have the same range and they have the elite rules, so they're very spooky. Let me put it that way. They're very, very spooky. So, that being said, they are up against 2 separate units, which is also kind of spooky. So, I assume Ren did something that he probably picked up from me, as I do this very constantly. I'll deploy on 2 separate ends of the board and then have what I call a QRF, or Quick Reaction Force team, that is just kind of in the middle and looking to do some shenanigans, and that's exactly what this looks like right here with his assaulters. There's a lot of enemy density over here, so I have to assume the Grenadier is going this way. And then the Carbine can go wherever she wants. This is kind of the awkward point. They can go on either side, and I assume that's what Ren is going to do. He's going to use them to sort of secure whichever flank is having the most problems. Speaking of flanks with problems, here is the assault squad. The assault squad? These are the specialists with the anti-material rifle. I call it an AMR all the time. Sorry, I was in the army. I like my acronyms. These guys are here, and they are very, very spooky. The AMR would be better served going after my Springboks, but if I remember correctly, I deliberately deployed them away from the AMR, because I am very terrified of that 2 armor piercing and the range. The range is very spooky. But the AMR can one-tap anything in the game that's not a duster or handler. And very spooky. I say that a lot. This one's definitely high up on that. So I assume that he's going to use these guys to secure the objective and then just get the sniper into the fight. Start picking my boys off one by one. We'll see how it goes, but there's that. Give y'all another bird's eye view just so you can see where everything is. And let's get to the game.
I'm gonna activate the specialists.
Alrighty. Bring it on.
I'm just gonna cower to the side of this pillar over here.
Very well.
Kind of like a little bit further back. And we will overwatch with her.
Okay.
The sniper girl will stand in front. Stand behind the objective here and punch in the codes.
Okay. So spending her action to...
Yep, to get this this antenna transmitting again.
Alright. I suppose this is your turn then, sir?
That is indeed.
He's got an angle, barely. Like, barely an angle on your specialist with the carbine over there.
Yep. Do I have a beat on you? I can't tell if I have the range because of shenaniganery with measuring.
We'll just draw it from 1 to 1. I would say you're right in range. Like,
okay.
Just. We are both in cover, however.
Oh, absolutely.
Let me make sure I want to do this.
Did you walk over half your movement?
Yes, actually, he did.
I'm gonna overwatch that shit.
Figured you would.
And this man is just a Carabinieri, so he's got... Yeah, it's 18 inch. Yeah, he is in range. But he is elite, so that's 2 dice hitting on 5s.
I'm gonna make an attempt to return fire.
Can you do that on the Overwatch? I guess you can.
Yeah, because it's a reaction shot.
Aren't you activating yourself to move? No, you are not, because the movement is a free action. Shit,
yep.
I didn't realize you could do that interaction.
Yep.
Yeah, that works.
Alright, I'll try it. Oh, I got a 9.
That is a 6. That's a 9.
Okay, so you get my dude. It is now game time for this dude. This guy is going to... Okay, he's gonna be on like the very edge here and beat bop boop the car. Secure
which, given his positioning, just means he's checking its engine.
Pretty much. This guy is gonna come over here and sprint, and he's there, right about there.
Okay, kind of nicely hidden behind the building.
Yeah, and from here, we'll take another shot at your specialist with my assault team leader.
Take a shot at the title.
He's just gonna shoot. Blah, blah. That's a hit.
That is a hit. Alright, I do have armor for this.
Yep.
Which is the 1 in 5. Alright. Oh wait, that's not roll. Rolling like so.
Oh, you lucky bastard.
Yeah. Okay, he barely ducks into cover. We're gonna have to activate the golems next. I was hoping not to, but things looking a lot worse than they were a second ago.
A little bit.
Put this guy here.
Yeah, that should keep you out of the fire.
And this one...
Just sprint him.
Just gonna sprint him. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I figure you can get up there with the stairs or jump jets or something. Kilo.
And yeah, this one's gonna talk to the bounty hunter.
Alright. And my turn. They're both going to jump jet up here.
Oh yeah, you guys do have jets. Hence the model.
Exactly.
Look at me picking correct models.
Crazy. They're also both going to Overwatch. The idea here is not to cause...
But to create
bullshit.
this situation on this stream.
I don't want you getting too spicy with me. Not right away.
Yeah, shenaniganery, gotcha. Can I get a bit spicier with you? Now you just tempted me, my friend.
I'm careful, that's probably what gets me killed with you in more often than not.
I know.
The temptation is there, though.
I am the aware.
Like, you move so fast.
It feels so liberating, but on the other hand, like, when the second guy went out to shoot this specialist carbine, I was like, well, shit, it's happening again, 1 for 1. No. It is my calculation such that the grenadier from this position here, half behind a pillar, is just out of range of your goddamn goon over there. Like at 24.6 inches.
Okay.
However, it is my position that the square right in front of your goon is within range of 24 inches of my grenadier.
I'm willing to agree to that, but you're only going to hit one springbuck. You're not going to hit both of them.
I am not so sure. What if I put a model base right here where the ready token is?
Because that ready token is not a model base.
I know, but like, let's okay. Actually, we actually need a proper model base from this game for this.
I mean, you can put it on the ready
is...
base anyway. It's still over an inch away from the other springbuck.
Is it?
You're not hitting both, Ren. Not without endangering yourself.
I don't want to get overwatched, shockingly.
Nah, do it. It'll be fun.
That's what they always say,
Exactly.
but they lie.
Exactly.
I see the rise of the Jedi. I suspect I don't got it.
No.
Nah, you're right. From here, 1.1 inch. Holy shit.
No, you snaked me on the golem last game. I'm not letting you get that one.
I mean, fair. I had to try. Alright, I'm still gonna shoot him, though.
I know.
From out of his range, no less.
I'm aware.
Oh, +1 dice, right? Because we are elite.
So one went through. Only one.
Missed.
Okay, this could be alright, because they have 2 6. So I have 2 chances to get a single success. Watch me fail.
You're
on both.
fine.
Okay. Just fucking firms it. I'll take it.
Alright.
I'm not going to call you on it now, but remember you got to move.
I should have
both.
moved first, I remember.
Yeah.
The plan was always, however, to just sprint this girl.
Okay. That definitely puts you in Overwatch range.
Actually, you're right, that does. You guys actually have messed up my plans!
Big surprise. It's almost like I didn't want you to have any authority in this area.
Yeah, go figure.
Oh, you're going in.
Yeah. That way you can't see a damn thing.
Well, I kind of can.
What?
Can
you?
Both of them can see you through the window.
God fucking damn it! I can't see. Oh, because I can't lift my camera that high up. Fuck. Are you seriously gonna make me linger in the door? You are, aren't you? Yeah, I'm gonna have to linger in the door.
Was that over half your movement? Because I can still see you.
You gotta be kidding me.
It's just a little bit.
I'll take that risk. I'm gonna let's see. I need a cover though, and I need cover. Like I need to make sure that only the front one can get me into this corner. And yeah, your front guy has shots.
Okay, then I'm gonna go ahead and let her rip with him.
I will indeed reaction shoot with her.
With what fucking range, Ren?
Oh, for fuck's sake! I forget about that bullshit.
Annoying, isn't
Well,
it? All right, so it's just one shot. But fun fact, this guy has sustained. So if I hit you, it's going to be multiple hits.
Well, miss then. Thank you.
I really needed that to hit. All right.
Okay, the punish didn't come, but holy shit, do I feel the range now?
The punish definitely did not come, but it's okay because I am about to ruin your whole ass day. Now, hear me out, because I'm about to activate my control team, but I'm going to do something a little different. I am going to utilize something that you basically never did. First of all, I'm going to move my boys around, which... yeah, there's only 3 of them in this one.
First.
I'm going to run my grunt up here, and he's going to take cover. That was a sprint. Then my grenadier is going to...
I would argue that he does not have much cover from this angle going forward.
Oh yeah, he's kind of...
He actually has cover like through that pole.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna like put him inside here. He's got plenty of range.
No problem.
That dude looks like he came from Gears of War. I'm gonna move my grenadier inside, and he is going to beat bop boop, take the thing.
Forklift has been activated.
Yep. And then my control team, Data Spike, is going to do a data attack.
That is indeed something I've never done.
Yes.
Do you have the range for that?
There is no range.
What? I didn't know that. I thought it was range 12.
It's only for your Sidewinders.
Yeah, like the reason why I never used the Data Spike is because I first played the Sidewinder and I was like, oh well, that range is not happening.
The Sidewinder is just like Data Spike with a different name. The Data Spike is they're legitimately...
Okay, Data Spike is better, but I assume you need to see someone.
Nope. No line of sight, no range.
Are you kidding me? You can just fuck that guy?
Pretty much, but it's okay because it only pins whatever it hits.
I mean, that's pretty bad.
Pretty bad indeed. So basically, I got to roll against her skill, so 6. And let's see what happens.
Alright.
They succeed. So I can, as a result of a successful data attack, give an enemy unit on the table a pinned marker or remove a pinned marker from a unit.
Hey, what does a pinned marker do?
Pinned basically means... I have the thing right here. Let me read. A unit with a pinned marker must remove their pinned marker instead of moving any of their models during the reposition step. So basically, it's like shaken in OPR, but you can still do an action.
That's unbelievably, like, frankly bullshit. Because there's no save against it of any kind, so it's just like, hey, fuck you, that guy.
If you have a data spike on your team, you can counter it, but yeah, it's pretty rough.
That's actually insane.
It's actually kind of AIDS. I want to lock down your golems.
Alright.
I want to lock down your golems. I don't want them moving.
That's wild.
It is, though.
That's wild. Like, the fuck? That actually is ass.
Yeah.
Especially against UN, because, again, our guys are so much more valuable.
I was genuinely wondering why you weren't using it when you were playing against me. I didn't realize that you only thought it was a 12-inch.
My impression was that it's 12-inch line of sight.
I did not realize that. But okay, that is end of
that is
turn 1.
Actually, honestly, I'm fine with it in this game, but I'm halfway to... Like, if I were a more social person, I would go into their Discord and tell them what the actual fuck.
Yeah.
That's too strong.
It is a bit powerful. Editing Devious here, and there was there were a couple of concessions when it came to the data spike rule. There's more conversation about that, but to quickly explain, so the data spike on the control team specialist basically works as you do a skill check, which is 2 dice. If you succeed on either of them, then you can choose any unit on the field, line of sight or range, no issue. So any unit on the field as a unit that then gets a pinned marker. And we figured out later, it doesn't go away at the end of a turn, which is kind of huge. So that rule is getting modified here. We keyed it as a unit with the pinned marker removes the pinned marker at the end of the turn alongside all of the other tokens that get removed. Let's get into what has happened so far. Now this, we'll start on this side, is a lot of back and forth going on and not a lot of progress. So the Springboks hopped onto the top of the thing here, took a shot, and well, they didn't take a shot. They went on Overwatch and managed to avoid getting destroyed by the Grenadier. Hallelujah. Managed to take a shot at the Assaulter Carbine, but didn't quite make it. The cover was a bit much. Got my control team over here doing shenanigans, the data spike. Over here, tragedy strikes, as we know. The Carbine managed to take down my heavy, or my machine gunner. Catastrophic, if I'm honest. It's very, very bad. That is one of the most important units that I had on this side of the board, but we got the objective. Kind of in panic mode, if I'm completely honest. I'm very, very surprised that Ren did not use the AMR. That seems like a bit of a waste for me, and I'm pretty sure he just wanted to get his carbine in range. But yeah, that is the state of the game at the moment. Give you guys a top-down view of everything. And it's looking pretty even at the moment. So let's go ahead and keep it rolling. Clear all markers, and we roll initiative again.
That is a 2.
Oh, it almost got on 1. 7.
Oh, how does it feel to have initiative for the first time?
Fucking good! Let me tell you.
Fucking time.
Okay, step 1. I am activating my control team. And I'm going to run this boy out here. I'm pretty sure he can't really do anything. I'm like 120% sure. I'm going to go ahead and move the rest of my dudes. This guy is going 1 inch, and he is doing the old lean out.
Ooh.
He's going to be leaning out, and he is overwatching. Grenadier moved up to there. He is going to sprint his 6 into there, and I was hoping one of these dudes would reply by now. How do we want to rule it? Do we want to just say that pinned markers come off as part of initiative? Because I think that's a lot more fair.
I think it's more fair because otherwise you're about to lock down 90% of my army.
Yeah. Because what I'm about to do anyway is I'm going to... Well, I can't really... Yeah, I can basically just step this dude down. And then he's going to be right here. And I'm going to data spike again.
I mean, given what a data spike now is, you honestly don't want him running to the front lines anyway.
Exactly. Okay, they're not moving. So I'm assuming that pin marker comes off your golems. However,
yep.
I am about to attempt to put it back on.
Yeah, figure.
So...
And absolutely you do.
Now for the fun part. Harlow control team. Special thing. 1 unit may be activated after this unit without spending a control point.
Yep, I was abusing that maliciously last time, to be sure.
Mm-hmm. So, I am very tempted to just DACA down your assaulter over there.
I mean, he already lost that shot, so yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to. You're barely in range, but you are in range, so we gonna be swinging.
Alright, I have cover.
You do. You do indeed. I'm going to roll the first one. No joy. Second one from the other unit. Fuck you, dude! Ow. God damn it.
Or not!
It's happening again!
First things first. We have an Overwatcher from this lean out marker.
Yes.
Okay. That's the only Overwatcher currently. I think the Specialist gotta go next.
Specialist?
Yeah.
Very well.
This team is gonna activate and things are gonna be a little bit spicy afterwards.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Would you say if she's kind of hiding behind this chest-high wall here, that she would have cover from people?
Yes. I mean, I assume it depends on angle, but yes.
Alright. Your sniper rifle is deployed, right? I still say it's yours, but my rather.
Sniper rifle is deployed.
I'm thinking precisely what's the best kind of Overwatch position on this thing.
Honestly, that is kind of a kill box that you guys are locked into.
Locked into is strong words. The sniper girl is actually going to go back here in Overwatch. Okay. It's going to go stand in the muck over here.
Oh no, not the muck.
Yeah. The radioactive waste, and he's going to aim at this fine assault team grunt just standing there, peeking through this hole.
Well, I don't think... Yeah, my dude up there doesn't have a shot, so... I mean, the grunt's going to fire back, obviously.
I don't doubt it. We're both in cover as far as I can tell.
Yes.
There's some fairly gnarly terrain on this map in general.
Very much in cover.
So I got 2 dice to your 1, basically.
Yep.
That is 10 and a 3.
Fuck, I got a 9.
Nice roll, but not nice enough. We'll take him down.
It's happening again. The assault team has 2 armory points. I'm going to use one of those to give them boost jets.
Is that jump jets essentially?
They have jump jets now.
Nice.
And I'm going to move this dude right here, which is not in range of your sniper. You do not have angle.
And do not have line of sight. Yep.
Yep. And this dude is going to come down here. He does have line of sight. You are... Yeah, you're in cover from both. So I'm going to shoot with the assault team grunt first.
Assault away.
So here's a fun little fucktoid, as we like to say. You're within 12, which means CQB kicks in.
Oof.
Your cover is negated.
Oh, scheiße.
It's not a 3, it's only a 2 because your cover is negated, but you're not in the open. But still.
Gotcha. 2.
So on 6.
All right.
2 hits. Get fucked.
That's enough to kill him.
Yep.
They are fragile for being quote-unquote elite.
I know, right? I'm going to ready up with this guy, but because he's the team leader, he can give that ready token to another, and he's going to give it to your boy over here.
That's pretty sweet.
It is nice.
You have no further activations, however.
Indeed, I do not.
And I have many, but unfortunately my golems are kind of cooling their heels. So, about this, you see this fellow over here, the springboard guy to the left?
Yep.
From his position, I can see the golem down there. I would therefore argue that the golem can see him too.
I can see the golem's gun.
And its head.
Barely.
If you look at that white little thing. So I argue that my golem can see you as well. By virtue of that head being in line of sight.
I'm looking at it from this angle, and it's like barely the wings on his back.
Okay, let's try to zoom in on your freaking head. You're looking at...
Yeah, so...
You're looking from my golem's perspective.
Yeah. You see how I can, like, just barely see the wing on this guy?
So, honestly, from my golem's perspective, I can kind of just see... Yeah, I can just barely see the wing. It's gonna be a bit of a bullshit one. Yeah. I'll give that to you.
I may have planned this. Perhaps.
I mean, I might kill them both anyway, mostly because the Grenadier is still alive.
Yeah, no, I'm not looking forward to that. I was really hoping to take that Grenadier out.
All right. Let's go with the assaulters first. I know you are. If I go right here in between these two cans, I actually have a lovely beat in between these two guys.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to put it right on the engaged and ready token you got in between you two.
Yep.
All right. Let's roll some dice as I attempt to detonate you for the second time. We will shoot you a second time.
Yeah, my Overwatcher doesn't have a range on you.
That is a single hit, but on one on each of them.
Okay, so...
Jesus Christ, I really need those.
Alright, rolling 6s on the first one. He doesn't make it. 6s on the second one. He's fine.
Fine. So, again, I gunned down one of them.
Yep. One down. That's unfortunate.
And then...
You forgot to move your other one again, didn't you?
Yes, but things... Oh, that's because he was targeting a different unit. And specifically, there is something you did not notice.
Oh, is there?
Yep. Assuming that you don't
hey,
have
did
an
you move
overshot.
over your half?
I don't think you have a beat on me, my friend.
Oh, yeah, I didn't
big old
Overwatch with
tractor.
that guy.
Yeah, because you gave the token away.
Fair
And
enough.
now you are actually out of cover from my perspective.
No, I'm not. Absolutely not. Calling
Okay, if you
bullshit.
treat the windows cover, fine.
I treated the windows for cover on that guy.
Yeah, fair. Fine, you're in cover, but I'm still gonna shoot your ass.
2 dice.
Whee!
Lord help me.
That is the luck that I'm used to seeing with the UN.
Oh, that's... The UN might be cursed on this one, bro.
Have you considered that the UN just fucking suck?
Oh
my god, they shouldn't, but holy shit.
UN are cursed.
Okay, that certainly happened.
I mean, you say UN cursed, you've only lost 1 unit.
I have, no, I've been playing them as cautiously as I can be.
Which is weird, because UN are usually supposed to be played aggressive, I think, anyway.
I
That might be why I'm fucking up. Is there maybe they're
Their
not supposed to be aggro.
fragility has actually terrified me. Like, in my experience shooting at them, they're super fragile.
Yeah.
Not because they're defensively bad, but because there's so few of them and every loss hurts like hell.
Accurate.
That's going to... I need to put him just so that your overwatching guy can't see him.
There is...
There is such a place.
That one is debatable, but I'll give it to you.
There should be like a spot on this wall where you can't see me.
Hiding like a little rat.
That's exactly how we do it in Rentown. You know what? We're just gonna put him like right here.
Is that your final option?
Yeah, actually.
Cool.
It's
Overwatch.
It's reaction shot.
You just used your action. You're engaged.
Ah. Question is, I did not move 6 inches. I moved 3 from this side of the police officer.
Those are 4.
Huh?
I'm pretty sure golems are 4 inches.
Wait, seriously?
Yep.
Hang on. Okay, you're gonna get a chance for a punish. I'm not gonna argue with that. That's a fair mistake. I assumed because it was 6.
I thought you knew.
I assumed I would get a reaction shot, or they were all 6, because like you guys are just so fast. Are you serious?
My guys aren't even that
ranged
fast.
Unit are the slowest.
They have 3 fucking armor, Ren.
I know it still hurts though, and you know why. You know how well that armor holds up in reality.
I know exactly why, which is why I'm beating the
Roll
dick
your
out
shots,
of you for
you
it.
son of a bitch.
I only get the 1 because you are in cover, but come on, give me 6.
Don't.
Fuck. I want to win one of these. If you go 3-0, I'm going to be very sad.
I am looking forward to my 3-0. I feel like some wrath is inbound.
You realize you're never going to win an OPR game again, right? I'm going to outright embarrass you.
All right.
Be powerful
Shall
while
we
you
proceed?
can. It won't last long.
I do have the habit of overgloating when I'm on a high.
Editing Devious again, and let's take a quick look at the battlefield as stands. I did forget to save the game state. I've been trying to do that so I could do these little interims a little bit better. I think I misplaced the Assaulter Carbine over there. But anyway, so my assault team is taking a beating, but we have taken out... Finally, we've gotten first blood on the enemy, or our first blood on the enemy, and taken out that Specialist Carbine, which is good. Very solid. However, there's still that sniper out there that is just running all the way to Timbuktu and clearly wants to start raining threes down on me. That limits my movement a little bit, but I can angle to where she's not a problem. The real problem is coming from the Assaulter Carbine that I did not foresee coming over to this side of the map. Ren played that very well, if I'm honest. I did not expect that play at all. I thought he was going to try and support the front. Fair enough, man. Fair enough indeed. So, that being said, this side is looking a little bit sketch, but I'm fairly comfortable in my capability to work it out. Like, I'm basically only fighting the one assaulter, and I've got my assault team lead, which allows me to play around with activation a little bit. So I can finesse this. I'm not terribly worried about this. I need to do it right, but I'm not freaking out. Over here is starting to get a little bit different. I've lost one of my Springboks. I've lost two of my assault team already as well, so that's yeah, that's not looking great, if I'm honest. That's that's looking not so good. But my control team is still full. I am versus both golems still. And the fact that I missed so many shots against the Assaulter Grenadier is genuinely painful. However, I think I've still got this. At this moment, what's going through my head is essentially I got to take out either the Grenadier or at least one of those golems. Otherwise, I'm going to start losing guys left and right. So, as you can see, I am very, very careful. No, you stay over there. I'm very, very careful about my spacing. No single grenade blast can take out any two of my dudes. I'm giving them as little as possible in the way of targets on that. Unfortunately, the golems are terrifying, so my working theory at this point is just to start raining threes with the data spike. I got to keep them data spiked. If not, then they're just going to walk all the hell over everything I own. So, yeah, let me give you guys the bird's eye of all of the units. And Rin has a lot of board control. I'm playing a very defensive game with Harlow, I now realize, which is probably a bad idea. But if I sprint forward into UN, I'm going to get eaten alive. So I kind of had to play it this way, at least in my mind. But yeah, that's the quick and dirty of it. Let's get back to the game. Yeah, beat it.
I will give you that. That is a 6.
Ha! I go.
You do indeed.
The turn is mine. And I am feeling less than reasonable at this moment. I'm going to activate my control team first.
Shocking.
Crazy, right? So this dude, the guy that was just doing the lean out earlier, he is going to continue to do the lean out in Overwatch Boogaloo.
He is going to keep leaning out.
He is going to continue doing the gangster lean, like the USS Texas.
That was very cool, by the way.
Yeah, it was. I'm going to move this lad out here. Beautiful. So, there's those two, and then there is Mr. Data Spike himself. I'm going to hate myself for this, but...
Charge forward with the data spike. Do it.
No, I need more guns online. So we're going to walk this boy out here. And then he's going to data spike Boogaloo again.
Shocking.
Crazy, I know. Got a 6. Success. I'm going to hit your assaulters this time. That's going to bite me in the ass, but I'm going to try it.
Okay, sure.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. The grunt and the grenade launcher are going to unload on this here golem, the one with the screecher.
Alright.
So I'm going to do the grenade launcher first. I can pretty soundly land a...
Yeah. We don't need to test that. However, you are shooting in my line of sexy sight, and I'm going to light you up.
Okay, beat an 8 and a 9.
Alright, but I get 4 dice. You are out of cover, sir.
Yeah.
Watch me beat them. I did. That's a 10.
Yeah, you actually did manage to beat him. That is kind of cringe.
Daka daka.
Fuck, I hate that. Okay, well, the other dude is also going to be shooting.
Oh, yeah.
Hit. So,
Yep.
3 dice, defending on 5.
Just 1 hit?
Yeah.
Alright. There's the golem armor we come to know and fucking love.
Oh, get fucked. That feels good.
You know what? I wish I was surprised, but
Fair
I'm not.
enough. Fair enough indeed. So,
both me and you know what the armor is really made of.
Paper fucking mache.
Yep.
Alright, well. We are going to end that and immediately activate the control team's ability to do another one. Yay! So,
second verse, same as the first.
Indeed. So I'm gonna roll.
God damn it! Like golems, both me and you using them just can't catch a goddamn break.
It's fucking cringe, isn't it?
Excessively.
Okay, so I'm going to do what you did to me.
Mm-hmm. Figured.
Yep. Your person does not have line of sight. And
yeah. Yeah.
Yep. And I got that head ready.
Hey, is this whole team leader? Hang on, stop. Stop yourself. You are not a grunt.
Forgot about that. Fair enough. This is a grunt.
Sadly, yes.
Don't you sadly me, boy. And your sniper definitely does not have angle on this. Yep. You can put the blast within range on that one.
You can indeed.
Slightly out of the way.
Yeah, I was about to say you're in my line of sight.
I know. But I'm shooting with that guy first, so let's go ahead and get it.
Whoa, and boy do you. Okay.
Deleted!
Yeah.
And then, second verse, same as first, Salt Team Leader does the thing. And we are going to ready up this dude.
The grenade launcher will take another shot at your Springbok AI.
Return fire.
With the bam and the boom.
Definitely returning fire.
That's fair enough. Oh yeah, 3 dice. Hang on, stop.
Well,
come on, buddies.
I got a hit.
I need the sex. That is not the sex, that is the opposite.
Dude, you did what I did! Holy shit! With the same unit? You get an armor save.
UN, we gotta talk.
We do gotta talk. UN is not very elite.
See these 3 dice? No.
Understandable. Have a nice day. 5-up armor save.
5-up armor save.
But
call it in red.
It is going to be sustained, so if you survive this one, you got to do another one.
Alright.
Oh no.
Of course he doesn't.
I do feel a bit of vindication, I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, collect you over on point.
Yep. So I now have 3, you now have 2. I am going to attempt to not get shot by that golem up there. And I'm basically going to just jump jet down here. Out of the line of fire.
Fair. You valiantly stewed and took grenade launcher blast after grenade launcher blast up there.
You fucking ate him.
having proven that you cannot be harmed by any grenade launcher made by man.
Well, not made by the UN anyway.
Yep. Oh boy.
Dude, this is exactly what happened last game.
What was that? Yeah.
Turn one.
At least you can have some vindication from the UN performing abysmally again.
Yeah. Go ahead. I don't have a turn fire.
I'm gonna peek and light him up. He's out of cover.
Take him. He has served his purpose valiantly.
Yeah, that guy needs to die.
If you don't if you do not kill this man, I'm officially declaring you cursed.
I admit. So 4 dice, right?
Yep. He is out in the open. Okay.
Barely. Barely. Look at the rest of those rolls.
I know. If that wasn't a 10.
Barely.
If that,
he is dead, though.
He is very dead. If that wasn't a 10, I was going to call bullshit on your behalf, bro. That was rough.
I'm going to activate my sniper.
Damn.
Put her behind these rocks over here. Actually, what are the chances of you just, like, zooming forward and shooting her? Seems unlikely. Seems unlikely.
The chances are not really there, let's be honest.
Seems unlikely. I'll take that chance.
Alright.
Alright,
so...
I need to remind myself that I still have a third of my army with 2 miniatures on board.
Editing Devious back with another quick overlook. Holy crap, that escalated quite quickly. I lost yet another model, unfortunately. My Grenadier got popped. However, we did manage to take out one of the golems with a stupid singular hit that snuck through all 3 ticks of his armor. That's catastrophic. That's the worst fear of anyone who is running golems, and it's happened more than once on this here channel, I'm fairly certain. That being said, the Grenadier whiffing against the Springbok, huge. It's also exactly what happened with the game that me and Rin played a little ways back. That wasn't the roll. The 1-2-2 is... It feels bad, man. It feels really bad. So my Springbok managed to get a kill, finish off the assaulters with the boys over here, and my control team grunt is the last survivor of that unit. My Springbok is the last survivor of that unit. I've only got 2 boys left on the assault team, but Rin only has 2 people left total. It's the Golem and the AMR. The AMR is not in a position to really do much because she has the deployed rule. If Rin can manage to snipe out one of my boys over here, that would be pretty bad. However, she's got range, but not necessarily line of sight. Yeah, I remember looking into this. The vehicle will block her line of sight to basically all of this. So, there's not really much that the AMR can do. However, the Golem is in a good position to do some damage if Rin could manage to get an angle before I do. And I've still got a control team unit alive, so I can still do the double activation Boogaloo, which is gonna be a little scary, I'm not gonna lie. So Rin's in a not great position. This is the first time I've very clearly had the upper hand, and I'm excited. I'm really excited going into this last turn. Let's get back to it. Fresh initiative time.
Fresh initiative time. That's a 2.
Oh, I got a 4. Holy shit.
Go forth. Conquer.
I can't help but think, bro, that this is karma.
Wait. I'm not actually out of this game yet. It's definitely looking painful, but I can still sweep this.
This is true. You can. You definitely can. But I'm not going to be playing fair, let's be real. So, step 1, control team grunt will be leaning again.
Mm-hmm.
And since I have a thing that I haven't used with them, I may be in grenade launcher range.
I assure you, you are not.
I am indeed in grenade launcher range.
So here's the funny thing.
Hmm.
You actually need to put that down on a flat surface that you can see. Where precisely is that?
Get fucked.
Okay, that means, do you have the shot distance from that? I suspect you do. Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I just measured it. So!
Send your grenade launchers.
Rocket launcher go. Bah!
Oh my fucking god! Actually,
That's 3. You gotta make all 3. Oh god.
watch me do it. Watch me do
Watch it happen. Almost. So, here's the thing. I think that might be game. Because...
Yeah, you got 2 overrun points.
Yeah, so that's 2, and you do not have the capability to wipe one of the squads.
No, because I can't.
Just
I
out
can't
of
move.
range.
I can't move and shoot.
Yeah. Well, just out of range, and you don't have angle on it with the tank.
I mean, remember, my alternative is a carbine, so there's no such thing.
Yeah, the alternative is a carbine,
very easily.
But you're out of range of everything.
Yeah.
And as soon as this initiative ends, that's gonna be my win.
Yeah, you have no reason to show yourself.
Yeah,
like
all
I can
have
get
to
up
do
on
is...
the pillar and Overwatch, and like I can see most of the board, but you have no reason to end your movement within line of sight.
Yeah, all I got to do is turn.
Yeah, you could. It's your win, and it is your win.
I am going to take that one and keep it warm.
Yeah.
And
okay, so honestly,
yeah,
the hand is cursed.
I agree, bro.
I agree.
Sorry about the hype up on that one, guys, but I didn't really have another way to talk about the end of that match. It just kind of happened almost immediately, which was a bit on the unfortunate side, if I'm honest. I don't really know what happened there other than Ren got really, really poor rolls, and I got pretty lucky with my grenade launcher. That was very much the dice wanted to see me win. So, end of the game, I have 4 models remaining between all 3 of my units. Ren has only his specialist with the AMR, and that is not the end of the game necessarily, but all I had to do was basically just not move and hide, and that's pretty much it. That's the end of the game. As soon as the next initiative ticks, I win by default. This is the first game that I've won on the channel, and honestly, it feels kind of good, but at the same time it feels kind of bad, because I do feel a little bit like the UN kind of screwed Ren a little bit. That one golem rolling very, very low on all of its saves was catastrophic, and then the other one rolling almost all of its saves, that kind of hurt. I looking back at it, it's kind of painful. I had to pay him back for that last round. If you know what it is, you know what it is. Until next time, if you are interested in more, it'll be in the Bat Rep playlist. Check them out. You can see me getting my butt kicked and the prelude to the absolute beating that I just gave Ren here. Honestly, it wasn't even really a beating. This was a slog. This was a brawl, my guy. If you enjoyed, drop me a like and a comment down below. Always warms my heart to see them. If you would like to see more, drop kick that subscribe button, red house bell next to it, so YouTube Senpai remembers to tell the almighty algorithm channel that I exist whenever I upload. And Enemy Spotted Studios, the makers of BLKOUT, have a Discord. Hop in there and hey, hop into one of the chats. Say hello to me. I'll be floating around, as well as the dude who made this mod with all of the BLKOUT cards. He didn't make this map, but we're trying to find cool maps everywhere. Little variety. That being said, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope to see you on the battlefield. But if not, then I shall see you next round.